Welcome to Resume Workshop. Today I'm going to show you how to build a resume using workintexas.com. So navigate to your workintexas.com account and sign in, and I'll show you how to build a resume. We're going to use the resume builder, which is over here on the quick menu to the right-hand side. It's super easy and quick to do. It's going to build a resume from the information that you initially entered when you registered with your account. Click on Resume Builder. You got to create at least one resume in workintexas.com. Today we're going to use the Resume Builder. It's a 13-page wizard that will walk us through step by step. The benefit of having your resume stored in the system is that it allows you to search for jobs based on information in your resume, apply for jobs using the resume, and it also allows registered employers to find you based on the criteria that's in your resume. There's several ways to build a resume. And if you don't have any active resumes, then this will solve that problem for you. You can save up to 5 different resumes on workintexas.com. So today I have 2 resumes already stored on here. Today we're going to create a new resume. Scroll down to the bottom of the page and click on Create New Resume. There are several ways to create a resume. First, the comprehensive way is the process to build it by step. It's a wizard. So we're going to use the comprehensive. You can also upload an existing Word or PDF resume. That will save you some time if you already have one created. Or you can build your resume from a previously entered resume. We're going to do it the step-by-step method today. So comprehensive is what you want to check on. Your resume has to have a title. So what you want to do is think about what skills or experience or specialty you have. Here you want to enter an occupation. So I'm entering cashier today. Scroll down to the bottom of the page and click Next. Resume availability. Do you wish to have your resume available for online for employers to look at? Well, of course you do. So click on Yes, my resume will be available online for employers to view. If you select No, you'll still be able to apply for jobs using your online resume. However, verified employers will not be able to find your resume. Click on Yes, and then click Next at the bottom of the page. Desired location. This is based on information that you previously entered. You can edit this location simply by clicking on the edit, and then you can select a zip code, a specific counties, or even statewide. We're going to click on zip code today. And type in your zip code. There's options for 5-mile radius within that zip code, 10 miles, 25 miles, or 50 miles, depending on how far out you want to look. We're going to do 5 miles today. Click on Continue, and it will give you a summary of what your desired location is. Archer, Clay, Wichita County. You can choose to update your background information by clicking the checkbox, and you can also update all the resumes with the selected location if you choose to do so. Click Next. So here you have to select an occupation. I've previously selected cashier already. If you don't have the correct occupation, you can search for an occupation and do a quick search by keyword. Type in the occupation and it will give you a drop-down box to choose from. Make your selection and then check the search button. Now it's populated cashiers here for me. So next we're going to move on. Click next. Your desired salary. There is a drop-down box here where you can select your desired salary. You may choose to leave this option as any, as it's already populated in there, in order to receive notifications on all job listings in your desired occupational category. Click Next. Here is your desired job type. For cashier, regular employment, full-time, day shift or rotating shift, Monday through Friday. You can choose to edit that to make yourself more available for other jobs. And then you can choose over here to display that on your resume. If you want to add a new profile, you can do that here. Click Next. Driver's license information. Do you have a valid driver's license? The state it was issued in. Class C is a standard driver's license for most drivers. Class A, B, and C would be for commercial driver's licenses. And then endorsements would be for those commercial licenses. None of these would apply to a standard C license. Do you have access to a motor vehicle? And do you rely on public transportation? Click Next to continue. Next is security clearance. What is your current security clearance? Languages will automatically default to English, and you can include your typing speed if you choose to do so. Then click Next to continue. The resume layout templates are system generated, so it's automatically put into sections for you. We're going to use the template that you see here today. Now, if you want to customize a template, you can do that as well. You can move the sections around if you choose to do so. But for today's teaching, we're going to just use the standard default. So don't change anything or uncheck anything, and just click Next at the bottom of the page. Education. This information is populated from your background information that you previously entered when you registered. If you need to change any of this information, you can do so by clicking the Edit button here. If you need to add a new education history or a training, you can click on this button here, and that will take you into Add a new employment history or education and or training. If you'll notice anything with a red asterisk next to it, it's going to be required information. You can also choose to skip this step down at the bottom of the page. Employment history. So here you can add your employment history by clicking on the blue link at the bottom that says Add Employment History. It also gives you the option to allow interested employers to view your salary history and reasons for leaving your jobs displayed on your resume. If you choose to do so, click the checkbox. You can edit or delete or display or not display any of your employment history on your resume. Let's add employment history. If you'll notice, the zip code and the address are not required, but city and state are required. What was your job title? Every time you type in a job title, it will give you a drop-down list to choose from. You should have an occupation title and an occupation code populated here. If not, click on the drop-down list and choose from the drop-down list so that it does populate a title and a code. Type of employment is required. Full or part-time is required. Date you began work. Click on the calendar. Date you began work here, and then scroll down. Reason for separation. And then the last day work is also required. If it's your current job that you're currently employed at, this will not be required. Now, a description of the job here. You can insert an occupational description by clicking here. There's a summary and a detailed description. The detailed description will need some editing, as you can see. You can choose that option, but you will have to edit it. You can choose the summary description by clicking here, and then scroll down and click on submit, and that will populate that information into your resume. Or you can type in your own content here. Click save at the bottom. State is also required. This is simply asking you, would you like to add this new employment to all your active resumes as well as your background information? Click OK to do that. Now it's adding the skills and tools and technology associated with that occupation to your file. Now your employment history is completed. If you need to add more, you can do so here. Click Next to continue and build your resume. As you can see up here at the top, we're in a resume wizard. So this is showing our progress up at the top. We have a few more steps to go. This is the job skills that are associated with the occupation that you chose. All of these are selected with a check mark by default. You'll need to read through the list and uncheck the ones that don't apply to you. Once you've done that, at the bottom of the page, click Next. Next is going to show your technology skills that are associated with the occupation that you selected. Again, by default, these are selected for you. All of them are check marked. You're going to want to read through the list carefully and uncheck the ones that don't apply to you. It is quite a lengthy list, so take your time to do that. At the bottom of the page, when you're finished, click Next. Next is your ability summary. This page allows you to enter text to populate the ability summary section of your resume. If you'll scroll down, it says Insert Occupation-Specific Sample Text. This will insert specific text related to the occupation that you chose. I chose cashier. So it automatically populates information for a cashier. Click Next to continue. This page allows you to enter text for the objective section on your resume. Once again, you can skip this step over here, or you can select Insert Occupation-Specific Sample Text at the bottom, or type in your own text if you choose to do so. Then click Next at the bottom of the page to continue. Honors and activities. You may choose to list honors or activities that you received or were part of while you were in school or college, or both. Again, you can insert general sample text at the bottom or type in your own text if you choose to do so. Click Next to continue. This is just for a simple review of the information that was entered. Look through here, making any necessary changes. Make sure all of your information is correct, your phone number, your email address, and check the box for each item that you want to appear in this resume. I'm going to choose to only include my name, my phone number, and my email address. And I'm also going to allow employers to email me through the system. Make your selections and then click Next at the bottom of the page. Detailed references. You can add new references by clicking Add New Reference. You want at least 3 professional references that employers may choose to call to verify information about you or your previous employment. When adding new references, take note, first name, last name are required. Employer name and job title are not. Address is not. Neither is phone number. However, you probably want to enter a phone number and an email address so that they can contact your reference if they need to. Then choose Save at the bottom of the page. Again, 3 professional references are generally advisable. Now we're to the end of the wizard. As you can see here, we're to the end of the wizard. So it's going to ask us to finish. Now that was super easy, and now your resume is complete. To make any changes on the content, click any of the blue underlined text, and the entry page will display where you can make and save any changes and return to this page. If no changes are desired, click Save Resume and Return. Now, I've noticed that it's only including one of my employment histories. I had 3 jobs listed. I want all of those listed on my resume. So I'm going to show you how to make changes and add those to your resume. There's an option over here to the right that says Display on Resume. So you're going to make sure those boxes are check marked and click Save. So anytime you change any information, it'll take you back to your resume. So you can see that it is displayed on the resume. Okay, once you've finished, hit Save Resume and Return. Congratulations. Now you've finished your resume. You have 3 different resumes in which to apply for jobs. The system will actually ask you which resume would you like to use. Your completed resume is available to view or change at any time by returning to the Resume Builder tab. Take advantage of searching for and applying for jobs that you will find on Work in Texas by clicking on Select Another Job Seeker Service. Find job openings or job search. Another option would be to go back to your dashboard and view the already matched jobs that you have on your file. You can click here for more related posts, and that will take you to a longer list of jobs that are available. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions or need assistance, call us at 940-322-1801, press 2. Happy job hunting.